What's going on, family? This is not financial advice. Do your own research. I just want to update you guys on this market, and I want to show you that if you pay attention, this market has been in this range, a two-tier range, since last year of July. So it's been going sideways since last year, 2021. Around July 7th, it started going sideways. So it's been from 4,300. It came up to 4,500, came back down, double tested 4,300, and now they went all the way up to 4,800, trading in the second range. They bounced around from 45 to 4,800, and around January they sold all the way off, came all the way back down to 4,300. So now this is just a range that I drew. As you can see, they're at the 200. So now they do have gaps to be filled on this chart to the upside and the downside. So I'm looking at the overall picture. So it's been going sideways for some time now, and every time it breaks, there's always an announcement or something in the news that creates this big push up or this big push down. So as you can see, they overnight they traded up. Now I'm thinking they're either gonna fill the gap below or they could go up, and the 200 will be holding. So it's all dependent on the news. So that's what's making the market so volatile. This is just something that I drew up for a technical analysis, just to show price action really works even on the bigger time frames. So we do have an announcement tomorrow on the Fed. I think we have a meeting for the Fed tomorrow, so that will affect the market. I do want to show you guys an article on, this was on CNBC, I think. Yeah, CNBC. I'm gonna show you guys an article real quick, and this is talking about the 10-year yield treasury. It tops 2.04% as geopolitical tensions cool. So producer prices surged. So that was the announcement that they had. So that number doubled. So they had an expected number and it doubled. So I want to point out what this article was talking about. It was talking about the Ukraine border, and it mentions the U.S. Treasury yields moved higher on Tuesday, swiftly reversing losses after the Russian Defense Ministry said it had begun returning some troops to their bases. So the announcement raised hopes of de-escalating geopolitical tensions near the Ukrainian border after 2 days of warning an imminent Russian invasion. So here's some Treasury yield numbers, just so you can see the broader picture. So you notice as soon as this news came out, the market rallied straight up overnight. It gapped up, leaving a huge gap on the chart. So this is a sign that we're going to have a big move, either to the upside or the downside. So I do want to point out that oil prices were in the negative today. So they're down about 3% today with that news being out. So if you notice, they said some of the troops have returned. So this isn't a certainty. They could come out with something else in the news to create a rise in oil prices again. So they're talking about $100 a barrel. That's the price that they're shooting for. So with the volatility of this month, the news and the oil prices, the inflation rates, and all that's going on is going to create a big move. So just be on the lookout for these um, moves that the market is making. They will move in a way that technical analysis is not working. So even on the bigger time frames, so just be careful with your trades, especially um, during this time period. So during the first rate hike in March, I will believe that it's safe to um, start buying again long term, and I will be looking into some of these bonds, and I will be keeping you updated. I might be adding it to the $100 a day challenge portfolio. So just to show you these returns on these bonds. So this is not financial advice. Like and subscribe to the channel. I keep you guys updated on these plays. Join the Patreon link below, and we get you started, man. See you guys tomorrow. Happy trading. Out.